Turn around.
All right, so here we go. All right.
Ah, hey, look at that, we're on. It's been a while. Looks like it's working.
Yeah.
Good job, pork chops.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. Is our mics working? Are we good? Can everybody see us in the chat ski? In the whatnots?
Looks like everybody's there.
They can see us?
I think so.
All right, well, when we get some chat activity, I'll get going here. I want to make sure everybody can hear us and that we're not either too loud or too far away. We're doing a little dungeon-y look today with our lighting to keep it, you know, a little bit, set the mood, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that right, pork chops?
Yep, exactly. Okay. Well, it gives us a better control over the lighting, you know?
Yeah. I definitely like the color. We just need to work on the vacuum. Hey, 𝗙𝗚𝗏𝗏𝗚, nice to have you here. Good morning. So we haven't really, I keep forgetting that I'm wearing a mic, so I don't need to yell.
Yeah, and remember, look at the camera.
Oh yeah, look at the camera. You know, we got to get everything set up here. We're gonna open these boxes up today, but we've also got some stuff that we're going to be doing. It's 11:03. We'll give everybody a couple more minutes to get logged in. You let me know. Do we have more people coming in and whatnot? So
okay.
You let me know what when you feel it's like it's good. Maybe like a 5 after type thing. We'll go a couple more minutes and just keep the chat room running.
Yeah.
What I want to do today is I'm going to open this box up. It's that Plano was telling you about.
Yeah.
And we're going to review some of the flight video that we shot of my XCub.
Yeah.
So this kind of gives us a platform to review video that we were never able to put into a full-fledged, full Monty, nice produced video, which takes a lot of time to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. It does. It takes a lot, especially when you and I are working full jobs.
I mean, it's putting this thing together took 9 months of my time and $4,000 of money.
Yeah.
So the video takes some time, but it doesn't take 9 months. Poor jobs. So we're going to try today do some things that we hadn't done before. This video is kind of like an experiment.
Yeah.
Both on when to film, how to film, how we can start distributing. We have so much video to show.
Yeah.
And so if we break them down into shows like this where we can, I'm going to just take these off for a second.
Sure.
If we can start showing some of these things blended with other things to talk about, a new product, reviewing other people's YouTube videos, which I can't wait to do that. A little mystery science fiction,
that's gonna be awesome.
Theater 3000 type, kind of campy type. We need a little thing that goes down at the bottom and it looks like the robots and all that. But it's us in the theater with our popcorn, watching people crash. And
that'd be awesome.
I need to make the Shut Up Fool award and all that stuff.
Shut up, snack.
So everybody on the West Coast, they're saying is still in bed. Well,
yeah.
They'll be able to wake up and catch the video and stuff. So,
well, since this is kind of our first run of it,
why don't you come on over here and get on the video so everybody can see you real quick?
Okay.
Did you add that camera over there on there as a source so you can kind of put yourself on for a second? No, come on here. I'm just asking.
No,
I didn't make
No, I haven't.
Hey, do it.
No, I have not. No.
See, there you are.
There I am.
Yeah, everybody wants to see the pork chops.
Hey, everybody.
They don't believe me you're here. They think you're like a robot or something.
Yeah. Well, I've been accused of being a robot.
Not by me. All right. So let's see if we can get that other camera added in there later. We'll do that another time. But we want to open this up and.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty cool.
All right. Well.
Hey.
Go ahead and sit back down.
Okay.
And run the show.
Yeah. If everybody.
I think everybody's in here now. That's going to be here. That we're going to have here.
Yeah.
We're not the most popular show on Sunday right now. We're kind of competing with church and West Coast timing. It's our first one.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to our morning Sunday Hobby Chat Live. I am your host, Chloe, and of course, the beautiful pork chops, April. And we decided to go ahead, and it took a lot of work to get our shop and our studio back up. We had to upgrade equipment. We bought new cameras, we bought new lighting, and we still got a little bit more to go.
Yeah.
But I have like a basement full of planes. Some that I put together, some I filmed, some I crashed. We're going to talk about all those kind of things on Up and Cupping episodes. We're going to try to do this every Sunday. So if you share our links to your page, that would be really amazing. And also, if you're watching this from somewhere else and you're not on YouTube, say you're just watching this from Facebook, like a link, go ahead and go to our YouTube page, click on the video, go to our YouTube page, like and subscribe it, of course, but ring the bell, because what that does is it'll get a notification that when we go live, we're going to try to go live like 10-15 minutes early.
Yep.
You will get notified that we're going live, and then you can kind of tune in and see what's going on. And I promise to, make it as interesting as I can. And we're going to review, not just review, but we're going to just talk about things, people, events. We're going to sometimes go places like with our cameras, like to events like Joe Knoll or Neffy or, Jet Jam and all these other places, and try to broadcast some of this live. Mm-hmm. And I think there's an element to that because, I don't know, I tried making videos, I tried putting videos out, and what I don't like is that we put so much effort into this, pork chops.
Yeah, we do.
And let's say I get this plane. This plane is not new by any means. But what I found is that a lot of people come to me and they watch our videos and they say, I just like what you do. I like to hear what you have to say or your spin on it, a woman's perspective, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily needing to be the one jumping out there and put clickbaity, thumbnails up of like, well, let's do it, all this stuff. So we're just going to try to do our own thing.
Yeah. Do things our way,
And we've got some new technological things that we're working on. We're going to try to put in video clips. We're working with lav mics now. We're working with a lot of other sound equipment. So at any time, if we're not sounding right, just go ahead. You guys are going to be part of our development process.
Yeah, just forgive a little.
Give them the pork chop cam once. Go throw over the pork chop cam. There we go, a little pork chop cam. Let me just grab this real quick and let me.
No, I gotta.
Oh, you got to switch it right. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let me go here. Oh, you're adjusting lights. Okay, so now what we can do is you're adjusting our.
Oh, okay. You got the.
Yeah. So I can we can do a little bit of hand cam. We need the overhead middle light. Turn the master on. Turn the master.
I did that.
Turn the master on. No. The center one. The center one. There you go. Nope. The center one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Figure out which
okay, so see how it's nice and bright in here?
Yeah.
So now we can take the power cord off there. Pork chop. Okay, so now I can take this and I can zoom in. Look at that! I can actually get in close on details, and I can actually shoot things that are pretty amazing. Craig is saying that our audio level is really high and has some distortion. Can you make some adjustments there? Well, on our Focusrite?
Yep.
Let's try it. Craig, let us know if when we're doing stuff, that if the sound is sounding better, because it might just be me. I'm kind of a loud person. I'm loving this pork chop cam.
There you go.
We need to get a little graphic of a pork chop in the corner.
All right, so I did turn it down, so we'll see how that works out.
Go back to the Chloe cam.
Go back to the Chloe cam.
Chloe cam. And there you go. See, this is awesome. And what this does is this is a really slick rig we got here now. This is broadcasting HDMI through the air. Pretty freaking amazing. I love this. I can't wait to try this out in the field when we do our 5G upload live or whatever we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna
see how that.
Awesome. So I'm going to bring this back over here. You go ahead and set the pork chop cam back up.
Okay.
And I'll go back to the Chloe cam. Craig says that is better.
Good.
All right, so and I plan to use that a lot. We're going to actually add some overhead cams. We're going to be building a gantry cam or gantry crane. Is that right? Gantry?
Yeah.
Gantry assembly, aluminum, stirred aluminum tracking up here. And we're going to, what that's going to do is we're going to be able to have cameras hanging this way and lights. Right now we have a lot of our key lights and stuff just hanging around, so.
Yeah. Want me to
Well,
turn these on?
you know, I kind of look right. You guys, do you like the overhead light on like this? Or go ahead and turn it off.
Okay.
Turn the middle one off. There you go. The one on the end is the master. It doesn't count as one. There you go. I kind of like the intimacy, but you guys let me know what you like better, the brighter light or the smoky bar light. All right, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe there's a delay, but nobody's saying anything.
Better.
We'll just,
Okay.
video is blowing up.
Video's blowing up.
What does that mean? Video is blowing up.
That might mean that we're doing really well. I have no idea. No idea.
Pork chop up a little on volume.
Oh.
Turn your volume.
Oh,
up a little
okay.
bit, pork chop.
Hey, that's no problem. I'll turn mine up.
I'm not sure what video is blowing up means. But you guys are definitely helping us dial this in. So
Yeah.
if you feel that we're at a point now, I can go ahead and start opening this up and we can start talking about it. Then after this, guys, can you give them a little lickety snack of what our video looks like when we're reviewing video? Because I want to show our XCub flight video. And I want to be able to talk over it and pause it and stuff. So I want to, it says, hey, sorry. I'm like, no, yet another RC channel. You are not late. We are just dialing in our video. This is the first time we've used all this equipment like this. So we're really asking you guys right now to help us fine tune this. These first episodes are all going to be experimental.
Yeah.
So if the sound is off or I'm talking too loud or not loud enough, everybody please chime in, say, hey, the lighting is too dim.
Yeah. Remember, look at the camera.
I know, I gotta look at the camera. I'm just so used to seeing, I got that TV distracting.
Yeah, it's a little distracting.
I promise I'm gonna look you in the eye. Eyes up here, good job.
Yeah, exactly.
I put the,
Just put a sign up there that
yeah,
says eyes up here.
I got all dolled up today.
Yeah,
Good bra and everything. All right.
All right.
So I think everybody's cool. So I want to tell you, let's go ahead and segue into this. So we'll put a timestamp later in our description. We're going to put timestamps in after the video of where we're starting. So we're going to go ahead and break now into the background on what I have here and why I bought it, why I'm doing this. So what I have here today, guys, is the Nexa L4 Grasshopper. It's a Cub. It's a military World War II plane. My dad said they actually used this in Vietnam as well.
Okay.
But basically it's a spotter plane. What they did is they flew over the battlefield in World War II and they would look for the Germans and they would see people down in the trenches. And typically they didn't shoot. According to Wikipedia and a bunch of other places, they never really bothered with shooting at these guys too much, in the heat of the battle anyway. And the guy would radio back and say, hey, there's some tanks and there's guys in trenches over here, and they would go ahead and shoot the rockets over there, right?
Yeah.
So one of the pilots had the bright idea to take and put some bazookas on the jury struts.
Oh.
And they called that one 𝗏𝗏𝗏 the Rocketer. And you can look that up. I actually kind of wish I could get some graphics from Kali Graphics and turn this one into 𝗏𝗏𝗏 the Rocketer. But this one is not. It's not. And I also looked up who owns that plane now.
Yeah.
Collins Foundation.
Oh.
They own the plane now.
Okay.
It was found, recovered, restored, and now is part of the Collins Foundation is what I read.
Okay.
As of this video anyway.
Yeah. Nice.
Also, I want to let you know, full disclosure on this, I did pay for this this plane. This was not sent to me by MotionRC. That's where I got this model, the Nexa model. And also, Nexa is kind of like an in-house brand. It says VQ models on this box. So I'm pretty sure this is the VQ models that are actually making that. And from what I've also read online, if you're familiar with Seagull models, VQ models. I think the two owners of those companies are brothers, but don't quote me on that. But I've read that in RC forums and other places that it's suspected, people believe that they're brothers or something. Who knows? That could be just like a kind of a racy thing to say because, you know, they're all Vietnams are brothers. It's not true. But let's go ahead and get this off of here. And also, I want to thank Horizon. Some of the parts in here were, one was given to me as a sample a while back.
Okay.
So I'm going to use that, but I want to give them credit. They sent it out to me as a sample to try it. And I'll get to that, so I'll let you know when I get to that piece.
Okay.
So, we ready to open her up with pork chops?
Yeah, I'm looking at a couple of the comments in there, and some people are saying that sound is coming from the camera, not the lav.
Pork chop, it says, well, we got to take it with a grain of salt. No pork chop, not your volume, but CLO, or but Chloe or something.
Yeah, it's yours.
Is mine turned off?
No, yours is coming in, but it's very, very strong.
Okay,
So
use the volume.
I did. I turned it down, but I needed to turn it down. It's still a little bit more, so it's...
Okay, so guys, if you can give me a real quick, I'm just talking right now. Is this sound okay?
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. You're not...
right there?
Yeah.
Well, it's all up to them, because I also have to keep in mind that some people are listening to us on headsets, other people are listening to us through their, home entertainment system, whatever they're listening to, so everybody's going to have something different.
Sure.
So it's kind of hard for us to balance that out, but we just got to kind of take everybody's input and find an equal footing here.
Yeah, there'll be a happy medium, but...
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop this open because we don't want to keep people waiting. They got other things to do on Sunday here. So
yeah, on
this
Sunday morning.
This is exactly how this came. I have not opened this yet. If it's crushed inside, if there's something missing, I have no idea. So This is the way I like doing these. No script. Nobody's telling us what to say. Nobody's going to get to tell us what to say.
That's true.
It's going to be, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I'm kind of excited to put this together. The reason, let me get back to my story time here.
Sure.
The reason that I chose this model, and I have a lot of Cubs. The reason I chose this model, I do have the XCub, and that's why we're reviewing it in this thing, but I also have other Cubs. They're really big, and I built them with fuel.
Yeah.
So what I found last summer in going places is that I was spending a lot of time on one plane, putting it together on site, and not flying a lot.
Yeah.
Now, I love that. And this is something like this. I like to go out on Sunday with my dad. We trailer this, and this is all we're working on.
Yeah.
It takes my full attention to do that. And the same thing with the yellow plane. There's more stuff. He says, take your time unboxing. He likes to slow tease. We got you, Q. We got you. So what I wanted to do with this one was I want something that's dark that I can see with my eyesight in distances that's not light colored. I want something electric. I want something that had, instant throttle power that could get better at flying, because I'd like to go out to see Craig.
Yeah.
And I want to train flying with him for a couple days or an afternoon, whatever. And because people have observed that I have some bad flight tendencies, and I acknowledge that. I really need to work on not using coordinated turns so much and other things. And I don't want to do these things with a gas-powered plane.
Makes sense.
But I wanted to do it with a Balsa plane. So this one's Balsa, and we're going to set this up to be kind of a new trainer plane for me to go learn and relearn and fly more scale-like and get rid of some of these bad habits that I have. So I'm really excited about this, like these ARFs, because they're disappearing. Like you go to different MotionRC or Horizon and all these other sites, 𝗏𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗆 or whatever, the Balsa kits are disappearing. And that's just the way the hobby's going right now. It's just people are going to foam, and they don't want to put these together, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
What I like about this one was only like $250, okay? And when I, pound for pound, when I put in the ESC and I put in the motor, I put in my radio, I'm about at the same cost as like 𝗦𝗵𝗆, which was $500, $600.
Yeah, at least.
I'm going to be at that with this, but it's going to be Balsa, and you know, I'm going to be able to design it with the servos and put the stuff in I want.
Yeah.
know?
Oh
I
yeah.
can make it as cheap or expensive as I want. All right, so let's take this off. Let's get this out, and right away we've got a little thank you warranty card in here and everything else that Motion always does. But kind of, you know, when this showed up on my porch, I have to admit, I was just a little bit let down that it didn't have the blue tape on the box. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is.
You missed the blue tape.
I missed the blue tape. It said VQ though. But it didn't have the blue tape, and I was like, aw. But I'll get over it. This is one of those things.
Yeah.
I haven't had something from Motion in a while.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of building on these big planes, and they don't give us time to mess around with, you know, foamies and other things. So we're going to change that. We're going to start doing little things that we can do quickly.
Well, I'm gonna cut over here real quick.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. Let me get this open. All right. We're going to have a fire with that. Actually, I usually use those as my paint pit in the workshop.
Oh, yeah.
Put stuff in there and paint in them.
There you go.
But a lot of times I'll hold on to them too, because people on RC groups, when I sell things, they want a plane shipped in a box.
Oh yeah.
Like they want the box in another box.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so expensive to ship right now. Like you can't ship a plane by yourself without it being $100-some.
Yeah, it's a mess right now.
Well, this looks like a plain white box, and I'm okay with that because, you know, that's money to put graphics on these things.
Yeah, yeah.
But not to say I have saved boxes for planes just because the artwork on them is so nice, and some of them have, like, you know, Allie and Mad and Craig on them.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like that they're on the box. And
That's
I like
pretty cool.
to see the designer and the people that model them on.
Sure, yeah.
Makes it just a little something, something.
I think it's cool.
But there's a cost to that. All right. Here we are. There we go. And first, right away, I want to see that everything's taped down. You know what? Can we switch to the pork chop? Or can I go like that? There we go. That's good.
Ooh, look at that.
There you go. That's where she looks like. She's all taped down. The colors are gorgeous. Right away, what I like about this color is that it's a flat OBD green.
Okay.
It's not shiny. It doesn't look like plasticky, like a toy. It looks like what I would expect to go, you know, up to the Maps Museum and seeing warbirds.
Yeah.
It looks like the same paint covering.
Awesome.
It's a flat doll. It's nice. So let me get my old 𝗙𝗵𝗎𝗺𝗇 out here and start pulling the pieces out. And I want to just kind of take it all in to make sure that there's anything damaged or missing. Pretty typical of what you see with like a Seagulls, even Hangar 9, all those. They tape it all down in place really nice, so when shipping you're not worried about things shifting and denting the body. It's really well covered up. So let's get her on out, take a look.
Fantastic.
And be very careful not to cut anything.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about that. You guys keep me in line. If you see me doing something stupid, say, "Don't do that, dummy." All right. So I think what we have here, let me just bring this right on up here.
Yeah, unless we want to go to the other
Oh,
camera.
it's okay.
Okay.
I can just do one of these. Okay. So what we have right here is they package these in there, and right away what I see is the hinges, the CA hinges right in there.
Oh, okay.
I have to admit, I wasn't a fan of these when I cried like a little baby, going, "I hate these things, wow, wow." You know, Craig would make me feel like ashamed, as I should have been.
Yeah.
I needed to be shamed. It's okay. Now, I kind of understand that, you know, these actually are a good thing. My fear in the beginning was that these things, over time, would wear out. You know what?
Yeah.
They don't wear out.
Huh?
Not in my lifetime. And it's not like you're flying this thing every single day. Now, if I was
True.
doing 3D flying and like a lot of torque and all this other stuff, yeah, I'd put, you know, hinged plastic or metal or whatever.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Stuff. But with these little CA hinges, once you learn the trick to them,
Yeah.
and you put that couple dots on there, you line them all up, it's super simple.
Okay.
They work amazing.
Cool.
So that was something that, you know, as I developed in the hobby, I come to appreciate. Look at me,
Yeah.
growing.
Oh.
All right. So these look pretty good. Let's take them on out of the wrapping here. And I'll use my little, hey, Carol, take this off. Be delicate. I want to feel the covering on them. Ooh, yeah. These should go pretty good together. It looks like they're going to be like where you slip them in and you're going to have to trim the little space in there to glue it in its spot. So I've done this several times with my 𝗙𝗶𝗹𝗺, my XCub, and other, you know,
Yeah.
rando planes you know, that have had to have these done. What's our comments up there? VQ uses vinyl. It doesn't like that. Doesn't like what? Enrique, you talking in riddles, man. Doesn't like what? Poor Chef's for bite over there.
I know. I think we're all in suspense of
We're all in suspense.
what the opening is over there.
You're supposed to pick up the energy, you know? You're over there, what am I paying you for?
I
I'm
know.
paying you a lot, you know? What am I getting out of
What am I
this?
getting? Oh, I'm getting.
We definitely made these things not to come out. So, here we go.
Well, it gives, you know, good credit for
To be fair.
packaging, you know.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't. This actually doesn't feel like monocoat. It doesn't feel like ultra coat.
Ah,
This feels a little different. This covering them. Here, you feel it once. Just kind of give it a little rub there, like touch it.
oh,
It feels different, doesn't
yeah,
it?
it's very interesting.
Yeah, it feels like almost like I want to say like a silk covering, but it's not. 'Cause
Yeah.
my dad covers his planes in silk.
Is it vinyl?
It could be vinyl. Is it vinyl? But it's really nice. And I love the blue checkered colors. I'm tired of having planes that only have one or two colors. These is so nice.
I think that's what they were saying.
Oh,
So
is
it
that what
uses
they were
vinyl, and
saying?
it doesn't like the sun.
It doesn't like the sun. Okay. So what do I need to do? Is it if I take this out in the sun and I'm out there and it's next to my trailer, so you're saying I need to cover these up? Or is it gonna am I gonna constantly have to hit this with my iron or my heat shrink gun or what?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Educate me.
That's a really good question. Yeah.
Yeah, educate me, Enrique. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's go. I'm sure that this piece here is the same thing. I don't want to take up everybody's time just pulling tape open. But that's what you get when you do it live, guys. You know, this is how it is. You're seeing exactly what you're going to be doing. You get one of these models.
Oh, look at that.
Whew, that's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
I want to check the alignment on stuff here. You know, little things like that. Looks like we're going to have something like a rod or two servos that will join the two halves
Okay.
together. So I don't know if that's something we're going to put separate servos in yet. Or it looks like it was a 4-channel or 5-channel servo setup. So
Okay.
probably that at some point either uses two rods, cable, push-pull, or something like that
Okay.
in there.
Nice.
So we got a little bit where they didn't round it off there on the edges there. A little sharp point there. It doesn't quite
Oop.
fit. Oh, you know what that is? No, that's fine. These are CA hinges. They just need slid out. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Like that. So now they're nice and round.
Nice.
See?
Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good.
Yeah. I'm wondering, when you put these rudders on too, yeah, they didn't glue these either together, so I can make the adjustment because it's got to go.
Okay.
I want to get that edge right here. When I put these on, every time I do that, like right here, you got to get that to line up just right, so when it's not glued yet, you get the chance to do all that and get it all straight.
Okay, yeah.
Break it in and everything like that. So, and everything looks nice and straight.
It doesn't look too bad.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. I can't wait to get this thing together this week. Hopefully, if I can turn and burn and get this thing together this week,
Yeah.
we should be able to maiden this, get some video
For next Sunday, and
for
then
next
be able
Sunday,
to brag.
and
Yeah.
then we're going to do it as a produced video,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll put it out as content, or we'll maybe do some blooper gag reel or whatever else for our show, but we're going to have stuff. We're going to learn to shoot and get extra stuff for the show.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's get the piece of resistance here.
Piece of resistance.
It's like, yeah, we're all glued in there. Now I got to be very careful to get this out because it is taped everywhere, and I don't want to cut the covering. Man, this thing is dope!
Okay, so it says, be careful, heat makes it flex, not tight.
Heat makes it flex.
That's what, I was just reading the comments there in this section. Yep.
Okay. I love it. I can't wait. This is great. We can now start. We now have a platform again to start videotaping all the stuff that comes to us and the stuff we like to buy, and the shows we like to go to.
Well, what I like about it is, you know, we're incorporating the rest of the community, you know, all into our safari expeditions.
That's what. Yeah, that's why I call it that. Well, that and because they didn't like Mystery Dump. So.
Oh, well, yeah, I understand.
That's actually my Minecraft name.
Oh, gosh.
So when we first started this, like, we didn't plan to make shows or anything. I just had a plane that I wanted to film, and I had a YouTube channel. I still do.
Yeah.
I'm a Minecrafter, and my Minecraft channel, or my Minecraft name is Mystery Dump. And actually, everybody tells me it's the most epic YouTube name ever.
Yeah, I bet.
But I have a very popular, I did have a popular Minecraft server. And so when I first put my first video out, we put it out on the Mystery Dump channel.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Remember a couple of them?
I do, yeah.
And then it was brought to my attention that probably is not the best, you know, family-oriented thing for hobby. So we said, we need a hook. We need eye-catcher.
Yeah, we need something a little different.
Yeah. And so I decided on RC Safari because it's kind of like, you know, we're going on an exploration of the hobby.
Right.
Of the hobbies.
Yep.
And we can bring everybody along. They can help us. We can learn together. And so that'd be great.
Yeah.
This has a lot to unpack here. I mean,
Yeah, that stuff's really on there.
I'm afraid I'm being very gentle here. It's got a lot of glass to it. Look at that. That's cool. And you know what else, April? I don't have to like glue any of this in. It's already freaking in there.
Hey, you can't beat that. I mean, that's really nice.
I am not. I've gotten better at gluing windows in glass without getting my fingerprints all over it.
Yeah.
There's tricks, but it took me a while. I went through a few windshields to learn.
Oh, okay.
So the fact that I don't have to glue these in and they're professionally done, oh man, I can't wait to show this. This looks great.
Yeah, that's going to look really good. Really, really good.
I can't wait to show this off. Only sad part about this is that it's World War II and not World War I. Our field has a dawn patrol, and I don't have a World War I.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
plane.
I forgot about that.
Every time they have that dawn patrol, it's kind of irritating. Not because they're doing anything wrong, it's just that I don't have a World War I plane.
Oh, okay.
And so they don't let you fly until later afternoon after they're all done with their, you know, gaggle flies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which is cool. But I want to have a plane that I can fly in their show.
Sure. And some of those planes, they're really, really beautiful, yeah, to see them, yeah, with all the work that they put into it, especially some of those builders, yeah.
There we go.
They really know their craft, and it's amazing.
Very careful here, guys. I'm sorry it's taking so long, but I just want to be careful here and not hurt anything. There we go. it's so delicate that I don't want to puncture the covering. I'd rather just take my time. You know how it goes. There's only one shot at this. And the plastic doesn't, like, once you cut it, there's just more tape that stops you from ripping it.
I said there's a lot on there.
I wrapped it twice.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Ooh, that's nice.
Woo! Let me get the plastic out of here. Look at that color.
That's beautiful. I mean, it may look. I don't know what type of color is that. Kind of like a grayish.
It's called OD green.
Oh, it's an OD.
Olive drab green.
Yeah. Okay.
It is a darker OD green, but
yeah, from some of the lighting, it looks kind of a grayish
that
green.
light's right in the way of the camera where I can't see it. Show people the windows are already glued in.
Yeah, that's nice.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Especially up around the edges there. Really nice. Now, the glass is a little, you can't tell on the camera, but up close, which nobody's going to care once it's in the air, there is some scuffing on the side. But
Okay.
that's normal when they're, they make these and they stack them all on top of each other. If they don't put foam dividers in there, you get these little rub spaces on the plastic. Not a
sense.
problem if it's not going to be a hanger queen, but if this was a hanger queen, you might want to buff that up a little bit. Look at the details on the doors. Let's see if I can step over here. Oh yeah, they're magnet. They're magnet. Cool. Let's take.
Oh, the seats come out. Oh, that's
so the
nice.
seat comes out so you can put the battery in. Now they slide in there. I'm trying to be gentle the first time. There's two seats in there, and this seat has a magnet as well on it that holds it in place. And we'll use the pork chop cam to get in there closer. But I just want to give you a little 𝗙𝗃𝗃 there of what it looks like on the inside. And that's good there. Nice little detail. It's painted on the inside. I appreciate that a lot. Sometimes you get these things, they're not painted on the inside.
Yeah.
And like there, I'm going to have on the door and stuff, I'm going to have to touch that all up just a little bit. But that's all normal stuff. You can see like their build number there. And you can see, yeah, they use plastic hinges on the doors too.
Oh, okay.
You can see right here.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
see.
Yep.
There it is. You can see the plastic hinge that goes through there. It's all paint, all that, and you won't even see any of that. But there's going to be a little touch up, and that is all normal stuff when you get a Balsa ARF
Yeah.
to do some touch up. And the other back seat comes out as well. Yeah, it comes out as well. So we'll get to all that stuff.
Okay.
But I love the detail on this. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have some fun with this. Oh, and then there's the bulkhead. Like that.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. And our tubes are nicely, I don't know if they can see downside there, but yeah, you can. You can see the guide tubes already in there. There they are. You can see the guide tubes right there.
Yep.
And they come out nicely out the back. Already done. Very, very cool.
Fantastic.
Let's see what else we got here. What time are we running on, pork chops?
Coming up on 1/4 till noon.
Oh, okay. We need to hurry this up because we still got other stuff to review. So let's just pull out the rest of this stuff. To get the jury struts out of here and the cowling, and then we'll go over to reviewing the video of the XCub. I'll leave this down here for the wings. The wings are important. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and I got the servos and everything. I'll show you which ones I'm going to use.
Perfect.
These are really nice, guys. Really nice. Wow. It's got the invasion stripes. So what I do, I'm looking at how they align those. They got the alignment on these perfect.
Perfect. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. That one there is just tiny bit off on the one side, but nothing big where you would notice it in the air or anything.
Right.
And you know, when they actually paint these on in the war, my dad said that, you know, when they would put invasion stripes on planes, that they actually just did that in the field with a black brush.
Okay.
You know,
Wow.
painted those on. So, I'm nervous. I'm trying to go quickly so we're not wasting everybody's time. At the same time, I'm really geeking out here.
Well, I mean, if this is going really well, you know, just
Once you
keep on going, you know?
Well, we will edit the video on YouTube. Tools to shorten out that beginning wait period.
Yeah, we'll trim it up
And
a
we'll
little
put
bit.
in we'll put in some timestamp stuff so people can go right to stuff and not listen to us lollygagging around.
Yeah.
Take that off to the side, and hopefully, oh, they did. They divided them up nice. Wow,
Wow.
that is really nice. Let me show you this up close.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Here in the servo hole, you can use the mini servos,
Yeah.
or you can use a full-size servo by taking that adapter and punching it out. So
Awesome.
that's really cool. How do you say it? 𝗙𝗶𝗹𝗺𝗚. This looks like the medical evacuation version of this bird. That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, wish my doors open like that. Put FPV in and out. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Glass can be in pain. Oh, okay. Let me tell you, the quality of this, guys, there's not a wrinkle on this sucker. It is absolutely pristine, and it feels good in the hand. I can't wait to get this thing together and get it in the air and be the envy of my field. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, "Woo! What you got there?" I'll be like, "Oh, this little thing?" Nah, it's nothing. All right, let's take a look at the cowl real quick. And actually, I'll leave that out so everybody can see stuff.
Yeah.
Set it in a way so people can see. We need a bigger table like James has on MotionRC. He's got an amazing setup. I'm just going to leave those there like that. We got the manual. We got all the parts. The seat, obviously, that goes back in there. And we'll take, and I'll set this off here. That'll give us some more room too.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big box, taking up a lot of room on the table.
Yeah, it's a lot of real estate. Plus, you know, it looks a little sexier over here like this.
There you go.
There we are. That green background here on this thing's not helping us. So we'll take it on out of here. So we got our little welcome letter. We got our little book. Got that. Beautiful. Paying the bills. Good deal. Let's
Fantastic.
get that cowl out of there. And that, I just got to slice loose with my little scissors here, and we're good to go.
Okay.
Bear with me here.
Doing a little work off camera, but
Yeah, here it is. There's all the other little parts. Oh, I know what these are. These go on the wheels, the wire landing gear.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Or it's actually not wire, it's aluminum
Okay.
bar. This fits over the aluminum bar and makes it look really nice.
Okay.
So here's our cowl. And my scissors again. Why don't you take and see if you can cut that something for me while I'm doing this. There we go. Oh, it is nice. It's a beautiful, like, cobalt blue almost. Look at that. It's like cobalt blue. I think, though, on the inside, I will paint the inside. I like to paint the inside like a green chromate or black. So it looks just a little more finished off. Not necessary, but it's just a little detail. It's nice and thick, fiberglass. It's not really flimsy like some other towels I've had where they're just, you know, you can see them in the air when they're flying and they're just flapping around these. This will hold really well. So
Fantastic.
it's got a breather hole too for cooling. I like that because when we put that ESC in there, we're going to put a big ESC thing. I haven't even told them how much power I'm going to put in this thing. Let's talk about that. So the recommended size for this is a little bit confusing on Motion's site because on the one hand, this kit is a .46 size kit, okay?
Okay.
On their webpage, the motor that's in the recommended thing that comes right up when you're buying this thing, it recommends the motor, but the motor they're recommending when you go to it is a .32. Now there's either, that's no big deal, maybe their scale for measuring things is different for their motors. I don't know, but it is a little confusing when I look at that.
Okay.
I'm using what I got here. I'm going to use a different motor, as you're about to see when I open that up, and my ESC. They also recommend, with their motor, they recommend an 85 amp ESC for this thing.
Wow.
Again, I don't know how that measures up with their motors or whatever, but I'm going to go with the Spectrum brand of motor and ESC for this. And everything I have, it's matching system. And the reason I'm going with that is because I've got the newer Spectrum radios that have the telemetry and the smart telemetry. I want to have all that coming into showing me how my RPMs are and all that good stuff. Feeding back, so that's why I'm using the Avian ESCs on mine and a smart motor, which doesn't really make a difference if it's a smart motor or not, or an Avian motor. I'm sorry, not smart. Avian motors or Spectrum motors. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah. But that's what I got. So, all right, pork chops, let's open this up. And I'm going to be doing this as a 6S setup. When they're doing when it's recommended on Motion site, they recommend a 3S or a 4S setup. Mine is going to be flown with a 3200 or maybe a 4000 6S battery. Is the off-camera mic that is loud is too loud? Is the off-camera mic
That was mine.
too loud?
That was my mic. I'm sorry about that.
Yours is too loud. Oh, pork chops, you're moving boxes, they say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. We'll have to adjust for that.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so since I'm going to do a 6S setup, I'm going to start with a little bit smaller of a propeller. I'm going to go with a 12x6 propeller, and I ordered this from Zorg. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've got two different ones here I'm starting out with. I got these right off of Amazon. And I need my glasses. Where are my glasses? Oh, here they are. I need my glasses to read these. So, yeah, one is, where is it? One is, yeah, this is the 11x6, and then I got a 12x6. So I'm going to try them both, because I think with the 6S setup, we're going to want maybe a little bit smaller. And with the 4S, you go with the 12x6. So we'll experiment with both.
Okay.
And for my battery, I already got the battery. I'm going to use this guy here, which I want to thank. This was a test sample that was sent to me. I've only got one.
Okay.
But it's going to be the right size. And again, I have the new Spectrum G2 charger, which is nice because all I got to do is just plug it in. I don't have to set nothing.
Right.
Not that I can. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. I've had this for a while. Probably should charge it up. Let's see here. Nice little thing. Okay, so what I like about this is 6S, but look at the size of it. Look how small it is. So that plane's small. That's a 3200. Oh wait, you know what? This is a 4S. I have a 6S though.
Okay.
3200. This is the 4S. Sorry, guys. I picked up the wrong one.
Whoops.
That happens. Where are you? Oh, well, I got my 4000 6S here.
Oh, okay.
I got a 4000 6S. So I'll have to, I do have some 3200, but they're in my ammo boxes. I do have some 3200 6S batteries. We will use those. They're not the G2 type though.
Okay.
We'll have to fix that. Maybe we can get some more.
Yeah.
But I want to use that because they're fresh, and every year I have to change out my batteries, you know. My batteries are getting to be about 3 or 4 years old. And every year I notice the difference. The ones that are older, they just don't have that kick and that length that they used to. So I got to change some of those batteries out. Oh, you have everything out now?
Not everything. I stopped because of all the racket that I was making, trying to cut all that stuff out. All the tape in there. So that's why I just stopped, because I'm like, sorry to all the viewers. I'm
It's got some big wheels.
over there making all the
It's
noise.
got some dummy motors that go on the sides. Little dummy motors. Do I need to take those out, or can you guys kind of see that? Trying to hurry things along. We ratcheted jawed the entire time. I will probably paint these up to make them look a little nicer.
Yeah.
They're just regular plastic, and then we got some really nice wheels. Really nice wheels. Look at that. Oh, they're foam too.
Oh, nice.
Really lightweight. Oh, they got hubcaps. I gotta take them out. I gotta take them out. It's just too good. This is the eye candy. This is what people tune in for. They don't tune in to look at me. Alright, there you go. That camera couldn't be worse, or that light couldn't be in a worse spot. There you go. So it's nice. And then here's the little hubcap. So you get these nice little hubcaps that are going to go over like that.
Yeah.
It's going to look really dope.
And that's awesome.
Yeah. I can't wait to get this together for it does.
Yeah.
And they also include, and I'm not going to unbox all this stuff, but this is just your hardware pack. But they also include a little gas tank in there if you want to do the fuel version.
Okay.
Which, you know, I could have done it that way. I got the motor, but I really want to do this electric so we can have something that we can get going quickly and just be out the field and done.
Sure.
And then we got the jury struts. I think that's kind of the last major piece here to show. These are a really nice wood. They're not plastic. These are covered in like almost like a shrink tubing there. Feels like. Nicely built. And they're metal on the ends. Yeah, metal on the ends. And this is like a shrink tube that's on there. It's really, that'll do the job.
Nice.
Yeah. So, can you imagine this part when they're on the wings like this? Okay, your wings are like this. This is what they mounted the bazookas to.
Okay.
They mounted 3 bazookas, at least the one guy did. He put 3 bazookas on each side, under the wings, and then he would go into a dive bomb and let those things off the chain.
Oh, jeez.
And he would take out tanks, people, an ice cream truck, whatever you want
An
to
ice
do.
cream truck. Wow.
Maybe they need to add that to Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, gosh.
All right, and so the last things, we're going to open up our parts here that we're going to be putting on it. And there is some aluminum, I won't dig those out, but they're the aluminum landing gear. They make nice little landing gear. Those are over there. Let's go ahead and open these up
Okay.
really quick. And what we're putting on there are servos and rotor. Okay, so here's my motor. Let's get that up there. I'm putting on the Avian 4260-800 kVA motor. That's going to go on there. It's going to pack a wallop.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice. It's nice and heavy. The thing that I saw in some of the other review videos on this was that when they made it electric, they had to add quite a bit of weight to the front.
Okay.
And then 2 people that did it didn't disclose how much. They just said they kept adding weight until they were happy with it. And then I compared the motors that they mounted, which were closer to what the recommended size was by the manufacturer, and I went bigger.
Okay.
So it would add some additional weight. I need to open that. Yeah, let's open it up. Ooh. take a look. Ooh, she's sexy. Look at that. That's going to look nice under the hood. A little anodized orange.
Sure.
Sweet. It feels good in hand. It's kind of like you get a nice piece of jewelry in your hand. It's like, ooh.
Nice.
That's plain jewelry right there. Looks great. Love it. Did a nice job. Now, this is the avian, but I have a rumor has it, a little birdie told me that these are actually, I think, rimfires, possibly. Okay. They're rimfire rebranded, but I don't know.
Okay.
For sure. I don't think Horizon or Spectrum opened up their own factory and started making them. So somebody's making them for me. I think they may be rimfires.
Okay.
So that actually adds a lot of confidence because I have rimfires and they're pretty, they're actually a premium brand, you know, to buy. So I bought, for the wings, I bought some new nice servos that are the micros, or the mini servos.
Okay.
And they come in these nice little tins like this, okay?
Ooh.
Like a little candy tin.
Yeah, those are nice.
They're metal. They're pretty nice. So let me open up one. This is probably overkill, but you know, you don't do anything halfway. So let's open this up. You could use just cheap little, I think these are 17-gram servos that they're supposed to go on the wings.
Okay.
But I just wanted something that was a little bit more, a little bit nicer and a little quieter.
Yeah.
And am I coming in okay?
Yep.
Ooh, look at that. Now, I like these because they're steel, or they're metal ball bearings, and they have an aluminum body going around the side of them.
Okay.
And what I like about this, April, better than your cheapy, plasticky, white label servos that everybody buys, you know, like companies like Flight Test and so forth, they're buying, not that their servos are cheap or anything, but I'm just saying they're white label servos. What they do is they just get somebody to brand their name on it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's what this is, but this one here, this is their more premium servo.
Mm.
This aluminum body around here takes up a lot of your heat.
Yeah.
This, I've tried these with the new Spectrum smart receivers, and what you get with the better servos is a little bit faster reaction time for the AS3X gyro and for the safe, and you don't get that jitter or that whine as much with these ones, and that's why I like this servo and some of the other ones I'm going to show you also. But I've had other Spectrum servos that are older, and they were premium ones that were just 2-3 years older, and I didn't have as good a luck with that. But I also keep in mind too that sometimes my overhead lights can cause interference in the radio systems down here.
Okay.
So I always check things outside in the open without any interference, and sometimes I've found that to be that little interference from my lights to go away. So I always balance that out, always check, and it seems like other equipment, you know, it can all have factors. So it's not always the servo. Sometimes it can be another device, it can be your lights, it can be a microwave turned on in the house, it could be anything. These little guys here, and this is the Spectrum, I need my glasses to tell you the number. These are the A4040 high voltage mid torque micro servos, and they're 23 tooth. They come with all your goodies inside, and I love them, absolutely love them, because you know this plane is not going to be built for something to just be tossed away, and I hate servo failure. Nothing worse than a plane going down because a plastic gear snapped.
Yeah.
And I've had that happen because I'm a hard lander, and my field that I fly at the fairgrounds there, it can have potholes. You're just flying around as things are bumping around, and you chip a tooth in there, and eventually you get up in the air and you don't realize it, and bam. I don't have a problem with these. So that's why I like these. So I paid a little bit extra money for some decent servos, and they're lighter weight than the bigger ones.
Perfect.
So do that. That's going to go on the wings, and then for the regular servos, can you do the pork chop cam now? You want to switch to the pork chop cam?
Yeah, we can Change over here.
Choosing electronics is just giving you confidence in that you know what's in there. This is very true, EQ. There's a lot of good comments. I want you to call out some of these comments as they're going by, if you can. If you can.
Here you go.
All right, let's get that pork chop cam on here. Let's go over here. So for the other two, sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm going to turn the lights on here. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, let's get this out of the way. All right, I want to show you. I got other servos here. Here we go. So I've had a lot of different trial and error with different servos that I like, and for this plane, I'm going to use these ones right here, the 6380s. These are very affordable servos, and they're very good, and they work really well with the new receivers. This one's probably going to get a 6-channel in it, but these are all the new Spectrum radios. We got the 6, the 8, and even a 10 in there. And I know that's like, like why would you put an 8 or a 10 in there? But I'm going to do the 6, and I like having that AS3X on, so I want it to fly nice and steady. And these ones here work really well with that radio. I can't say enough about these are the A6380, and they're Metal Gear. They work great. So
Perfect.
that's the standard full size, and that's what we're going to put inside the body here. And looks like you can see where they've already cut out all the holes. It's already all there. And I have holes for our switches. Bam, bada, boom.
Yeah.
Doesn't take a lot. We'll have 2 servos inside, 2 in the wings, and 1 for the speed controller. Oh, let's open up the speed controller. That's the last thing. So this is the thing here. This was sent to me a while back, and I've been meaning to have a project to use it on and try. What makes this speed controller a little different is that it is set up for dual batteries. Let's see. This is the 80 amp ESC Avian.
Okay.
Now, let me show you. I'm going to open this up real quick. There's a lot to say about all this stuff. I wish I wasn't glossing over so much. I'm sorry, but we can go into more depth about these kind of things later on separate. If we want to do a whole episode about speed controllers and ESCs and everything.
Let's see if we can get it out here a little further on the table.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh my God. Woo! It looks like I just got proposed to.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so you just pull that out and it pops up. Pretty nice, isn't it?
That's
like
really
origami,
nice.
Right? You just boop boop.
Yeah.
But you didn't know that.
That's awesome.
All right, so it comes out. Here's all our toys now. This here. I don't want to rip my box. Okay. We can actually control 2 motors with this one. This can take twin engines. All right, there you go. We got 1 for a programmer and 1 for the motors. Actually, no, I think this one is this is not the twin. This is this is a twin battery. I'm sorry. You can do up to 8S with this. That's what this is.
Okay.
Okay. So you can put in 2 4S's and go 4S, or you can put this on here like this. Now it just takes the 1 battery. You can put a 6S or a 4S or a 3S on there, whatever you want, and then this closes the loop.
Oh, okay.
So you're not using that second battery. But if you were to take this off and you want to run 2 3S's or 2 4S's, this can go up to 8S. So we'll play with this some more, and I'm also going to do the update on this. I'm going to plug this into my software on my computer and update it and do it. And normally those are done through the fan plug, but some of them have additional plugs here for programming and all that good stuff. So we'll get into that some more later, but man, this is beautiful. So thank you, the guys at Spectrum, for letting me test this and send this out. We'll let you know how this is going to work out in this plane. And I can't wait to get to the field with this thing. like stoked. So that's it, quartets. I think what I want to do now is to be able to show off the XCub video of me flying the XCub. And this, guys, this next segment is going to be a little trial and error, because what I did is we did not edit the video at all. And we've got a bunch of different video of the XCub flying, me tuning it, me putting it together, whatever. So we're going to just live scrub through it to different sections, but we have to listen to it with earphones while we're doing it. So we're going to do the best we can to do that. Keep up with your comments, and yeah, go ahead and transition over to the other cam right now. I'll straighten this up, and let's get, you know what, I'll take that. I'll show that off while you, I want to show everything here one more time.
Okay.
Ooh, sexy. This is nice. I can't wait. Oh man, it's going to be so fun. All right.
Okay. So
We
I'm
need
gonna.
more room. We need a bigger studio.
All right, I'm gonna cut over here. Oh.
All right, that's great. I love it. This is worth its weight in gold. A lot of money here. All right. So you get us all primed up there, and I'll set the camera down there, and that's all good. Now we'll bring up. You know what the video I want to show? I want to show the first video that you shot. The one where I'm sitting in my driveway, that one.
Okay.
Because later on, so let me just set this up now, okay? You know, maybe I need to come closer to the talk, you know, like get really close, you know, up in there. So in this video, let me just back up even further. So the Hangar 9 XCub, it's a big, beautiful plane. I put in all the bells and whistles. I purchased this thing when I basically knew hardly anything. And with the help of mostly Craig Greening at Horizon, some from Allie, and various other people online, over the course of about 2 years of dabbling with it, and then the last 9 months of really getting serious with it, of putting it together and assembling it, the goal was originally to put this all together, go up to Muncie, and fly it with the Horizon guys, and you know, learn to fly it. And this is a really big plane. You know, this is like what, quarter scale?
Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah,
it's like 116, 113 something. It's big plane. I forget all the specs on it. I put the 𝗏𝗃 4-stroke in it, the 60cc in it, and you know, it's gas. Never had one of those. You know, that big. You know, twin cylinder 4-stroke. It's beautiful, as you'll see. Never had a starter that big. To start something like that, it takes 2 people. It's a lot of work, right? So, through the goggles of somebody brand new, getting into the community of, you know, big planes and flying, going from foam planes to this. That's what I did. I had checks to write that I could not cash with skills to fly this thing and assemble it. So it took a while for me to work up to this. And this video, eventually, none of that other stuff happened. We never went to Muncie. We never got to fly with Allie, which I still would love to, you know, to show it off and, you know, in the air with everybody and have a gaggle of XCubs and stuff. They're not in stock all the time. I think they're in stock maybe right now, maybe not, I don't know. But when they are, you should get one, because they're one of those planes that when they're out for a while.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure about the factory situation in COVID and all that other stuff. Anyway, I got one. So yeah, so the video that we're going to show you is me working through these steps and eventually getting the plane off the ground. And the very first time in the first video that we shot, I didn't even realize that it was only firing on 1 cylinder, not 2. And I ended up taking off this way. And I knew the ear of listening to engine. I didn't know, you know, until I got up in the air. You know, and the power wasn't there. So that's about what we're about to bring up. You got that queued up?
Yeah, it's...
Why don't you go ahead and cue that up. Stick our headphones in. Get that in there. And we will cue that over. Now I'll run over there. You transition to our clip real quick. Not playing, but just get it queued up to where I'm sitting there at the plane. And then we'll scrub through it. Also, can you squeeze the video over there so we can see comments? Only the video on half it, and then we can see people's comments, because I want them to be able to, you know, have commenting on all this stuff here. There you go. Yeah, squeeze it over to the one second. Just touch this to the right there. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So we're live on there with that clip hanging there.
Yep.
And our mics are still going.
Yep.
And at any time, guys, again, this is a, you have to slide over some.
Yeah.
Need a mouse, please.
Yeah, go for it. Now this game's not on.
Which one?
This one.
Okay, so we're playing right here.
Yep. Yep.
And so to play, I just...
Well, no, you have to hit the cut to go into the program so they can see what we're doing.
Okay, so now we're seeing that, but you guys are going to see... can I move this?
Yeah, you got to move your mouse over to the other screen.
Okay, so what I was going to ask you is, if we're sitting right here, can you make this half the video over here, the chat, so they don't have to look at the chat and they can see a full screen movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. And there we go. There we go.
Okay.
Now that's what they're seeing, right?
Yep.
Okay. So let's just roll a little bit of it idling there for a quick second and make this big where I can see this over here, the chat window.
Whoop.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Now I can see them talking.
Yeah, I got to click into this so I
Take
can...
this and drag it over to there. The whole thing.
Yeah, it's...
I know. It's a little funky.
Yeah, it's not going to.
Yeah, no, you go like this. There you go. You hold the Windows key and the arrows. Okay. Perfect. And now they're seeing that. Hit a cut real quick.
Yeah, there we go.
And then bring back up your video. That's not right. Does it not work when you have it squished like this?
No, it should.
Cut. There you go. Okay, good. All right, go ahead and we got our headphones on here, so do you need to hear it, or is it okay if I just hear it?
That's fine if you want to hear it.
Okay, let me put the headphones on here. And we'll play that.
Okay, so we're going to hit play.
Now let me know, guys, if this is too loud, or we'll turn that video down.
Yeah, right now it is muted, so I'm going to unmute it.
Unmute it? Oh, that's way too loud. Let's turn it down. There we go. Now mute our mics for a second. So guys, tell us if that sounds okay to you, if it's too loud or it's, you know, breaking out your speakers.
Receiver battery, that's the ignition battery.
These headphones are horrible.
RPM, around 4,000 right now.
There we go. These ones are bad. Okay, guys. Give us some comments in the chat room here to see if, let us know how the sound sounds. Are you hearing the plane running? Is it too loud? Can you still hear us? Don't all speak at once, guys. Sounds great, EQ says.
Okay.
Okay. So now, April, show me how to scrub the video.
Okay. Yeah, it's...
Go ahead and pause the video. Okay, so if I...
Yeah, because now you're up on that,
okay.
Monitor.
So what I want to do, at the beginning of the day, I was just getting everything set. And I want to go fast forward to, you know, this is me putting it all together, which we won't go into right now. That's for more produced product. I want to get it to where we're taking off right about here. Let's just listen to a taxi. Okay, so I'm taxiing this around for, you know, the first time to get some range check here. So the guy says we hear everything and he still hears us. That's great. So I turned these down, but I know the guys want to hear the engine, so I'm going to turn it up.
Nope. No shortage of power. You're going to have to... You're going to have to spot for me. Huh? You're going to have to spot for me.
Oh, okay, I will.
So the guy says the engine didn't sound quite right. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you guys this one right here is you're going to see me take off with only one cylinder and the engine not sounding right. A real noob move. These are why I wanted to go up with Allie and Craig so I could learn these things. And this is not my dad's strong suit either, tuning engines and stuff. This is something we don't do a lot of. So I really wanted an expert ear, an expert on this, because I had so much money invested in this. Plus, I kind of felt a little obligated to put something up and put something nice out, because I was trying to, be the best ambassador to the hobby I could be, making these videos.
Sure.
But hindsight, I think everybody kind of likes to see the process,
Sure.
of getting there. So that's where we're at. Let's go back here. Down a little bit until we take off, but now we can kind of talk over it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous as hell right now. You could make diamonds in my underwear right now. I'm really nervous.
Well, it was weird because we were dodging raindrops that day, and it was pretty windy as well. We had gusts coming in and out.
That's right. It was about 10-15 mile an hour wind, and it with those tree lines on the side there, you get a big rollover. This is an active airfield too for full scale. We have to listen to a radio on a speaker that's on airfield for full scale airplanes coming in. This is Barber Airfield, which is the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 bio. So let's
And some of the things you're going to be hearing there in the background, we had a couple of 3D pilots going, so they were doing stunts out over the airfield.
Yeah, that engine you're hearing is the 3D pilot up there right now, and that's why I'm waiting on that guy to get out of the way. Alright, I think we're ready. Yeah, I think we're ready.
Yeah, it's right after this, I think, is when you take it off.
So I did a range check there, really quick again. I'm so nervous I'm checking everything like 10 times. Lining up and getting ready to go. Taking off. You can tell, I can just tell now from running it enough times, I can tell that that is not tuned right. And what the problem was, the problem with it was that a spark plug was fouled out, and I ended up replacing the spark plug, and then it fired up and worked perfect right out of the box.
Oh, jeez.
Here we go. Take off.
Yeah, struggle with the power.
That part there, I was struggling there. It also dipped to me on the right. Now in the next video, it dips again to the right, and I thought at the time it was a crosswind, but I've come to find out that my model is heavier on the right side wing than the left, and I also had a little bit of resistance in that wheel. I've since fixed that, and so we're getting better takeoffs now. Let me back that up just a hair so we can see it again. You can see it's going to dip just a little bit. Took me by surprise right there. Right about now, I'm starting to feel that there is not enough power. Right there. It felt like it was dying. It was floating. I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And I knew it right then and there. Like something's wrong.
Yeah.
It just didn't have the power I was expecting. And I was really upset because I thought, is this all there is? Is something wrong? Does this motor not have enough power to, fly this across the sky? I come to find out, you'll see in the next video, that is totally wrong. It has tons of power, and I burn up the skies in it. guide says because the cylinder that is running is having to drag the piston and valve train of the non-firing cylinder. That's why it's bogging down.
And it's only actually producing a 35.
I also switched over to a Falcon prop after this. This prop here is the JP or JC Super Prop that's recommended for the plane. It's a wood prop that is made in Brazil out of wood and all that.
Okay.
I took that prop off and I put in a Falcon carbon fiber prop, same size, and that also helped a lot get a little bit more RPM up. I wasn't checking, and I didn't know to check the RPMs on this. After this flight, I bounced her in, I dolphined her in. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That was a terrible landing. But you know what? It's the first landing ever.
Yeah.
And I get it a little more under control next time. It's got that sprung undercarriage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we're getting sprung undercarriage. Okay, so let's go over to April. I'll let you drive. Go ahead and bring over our. Can you transition to this camera? Or it's not set up.
Right.
Okay, so let's go over to the other video, that one my son shot,
Okay.
and then close that video out so we're not having them both open. And then we'll show after I had made all the corrections. And I want to thank again Craig Greening on this because he reviewed this video with me, and he basically told me there's something wrong with the engine, you need to make these certain adjustments and check for this. I tore the heads off the caps off the motor to check to see if there was anything wrong. I checked the lashing, all that kind of stuff. I learned to do that stuff.
Nice. All right.
Okay, we're right about there. This is the second time out. It's a little later in the season, and this was shot with my son, doing it with an iPhone. April wasn't available. She was working that day. So sometimes there's little black spaces in between the videos because that's where he paired the two videos together just to give a place. Because eventually we were going to edit these into nice videos, but we just never got around to it. So let's go with this. Now you can tell the difference in the
we'll
engine.
have to-
Oops, hold on. Okay, so that's the space we're talking about there. Let me get up here. You can tell the difference in the engine sound. Listen to that.
Yeah.
It sounds different.
Oh, yeah, way different.
It doesn't sound like a chainsaw anymore. Okay, guys. This is really one, and it's amazing power now. If this is too loud, guys, or not loud enough, let me know.
Alright, bye, I'm taking off.
Sorry for it. Again, this is iPhone video, so it's a little jerky and it's not as, being able to be zoomed in and stuff. But you can see that the power I have to take off is much better now.
West, over towards
This has the Spectrum 10 channel, the new AR, I think it's 10360T receiver in it. It's got AS3X, safe, all that telemetry, all that stuff set up in it. Here we go. See it dip. That's what I corrected the balance of it now.
Okay.
Look at it. You can tell it's just taking off strong.
Yeah.
And that was about half throttle.
Okay.
It just wanted to climb forever. Look how quick I got it.
Yeah, you're way up there.
Yeah. Way better. And we didn't have the wind issue as much that day either. Look how strong it's flying. It is so fun.
I bet.
It's a lot of work to get it out there. I use a trailer, my dad's help, warming up the engine, all that stuff. But once you do, it's so rewarding.
That's nice.
Sounds so good. Oh my god, that's amazing. Sounds great. That thing was bad. This is what I wanted to do for so long. Thank you for helping me set this up. Like the old show. we've got so much good video like this that we can sit here and talk about and review and stuff. And it's better than just throwing it up there and saying, this is it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. There's a lot more going on that you can review. I love, you know, watching YouTube, but sometimes it's just questions I have. And having people right here which I can ask questions during the video or give you advice, it's so amazing. It's more interactive. I love it.
Yeah.
Man, people are going to be copying this.
Yeah, just, you know, appreciate everybody's patience is helping with us, you know. First time doing this, so.
Well, this is the beginning.
Yeah.
We're going to do hobby chat every Sunday.
Yeah.
Just, you know, if we don't, we'll have some video to run instead. We've already shot a couple things we can run in place of. So we'll have fun with that.
Yeah.
We're trying to build our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. And please help share our channel in some other places on social, so we can start to get our audience going.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah.
I love the sound of that. I can listen to that all day. I'm probably ruining it for everybody talking over here. You gotta get better at it. Again, this is iPhone, so imagine how it's gonna sound on the new equipment with the better sound that might see that. This is just iPhone.
Yeah. It's good.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get it down to the landing. Don't need to see it all the way around. That we can get her. This is what's great. We can just go right to it. And how far? Okay, we're already on the ground there. Because sometimes I like to just get to the lineup, you know, the final, and see where it's right about there. Yeah.
Maybe he's slowing down.
There we go. I'm coming in, throwing those flaps on. Not prepared for how fast it slows down. I'm revving it. It's dropping quick. And then right on those spring undercarriage. Boom. There it goes. I still haven't got that yet. And it was ugly, but it's down.
You got her down. Yep.
And I'm working on it.
There you go.
I could, I definitely want to get some practice with this new Grasshopper of landing a cub, you know, more scale, strong, where it's coming in on the wheels and rolling out and stuff like that. I need help with all that. And I want to get some really good experiences here, some good pilots to work on all that. So I think we've reached a pretty good spot here. I use a throttle that is close to the grade on the engine.
Okay. Film of it?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So that's pretty good there, and then you can see where I'm kind of taking it back and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and kill this part here, April, and go ahead.
You want to hop back up
hop
there?
up on there. You want to take the mics out and all that good stuff. So we're going to turn back up to the TV. So we'll sign off here. Let's see what everybody thinks. We'll put our chat back up on the screen and transition back over. Cool. Love it. Love it. Okay, so let's look at some of the comments here. Colin fans saying this. The engine didn't sound quite right. Another person says, the same guy. Fun fact, a twin engine that is only firing on the cylinder. We already read that part. Because the cylinder is running. Okay. Oh yeah, that sounds better. Awesome flight, sister. Well, thank you guys. Really appreciate you taking your time this Sunday to kind of just tune in. We're goofing around here, learning to, we'll get better. We'll have other stuff that's on here. We'll do better set dressing and all that kind of stuff. We're playing around with angles and everything and lighting and good stuff. Your feedback is amazing, We can't do this without you.
Yep.
What do you think, April? I think we're good for the day.
I-
90 minutes is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, for our first run, you know.
We'll trim it down.
Sure.
We'll trim it down.
Yeah, yep.
Well, let's take it out.
All right.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
Nope. I appreciate everybody's, patience. There's a few bugs we need to work out, but that's only going to, help us and improve us. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and hopefully you'll tune in next Sunday.
Yeah, and thank you everybody that helped, getting us the stuff, Verizon for the ESC.
Yeah.
Especially, it was very much appreciated, and it's like honored to get, evaluation stuff occasionally and test it out. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, again, subscribe, like our video. Please do share it. Tune back in. We're going to also, the next video that we're going to put up, are we going to edit that video and turn it into a video?
The one.
The 𝗏𝗶𝗍?
Yeah, we can do that.
So, the 𝗏𝗶𝗍, it's a little EDF toss and boss plane. We were just goofing around with it. We made a quick little video. That'll be out later in the week. We'll put that out. I'll get this together. We'll get this Maiden. Hopefully we can make some video of that.
Yeah.
And we'll be back here next week with something else to unbox and talk about, and some more video to review. And maybe we'll also take a look at some other people's videos that they've posted. All the usual suspects coming out with the, whatever.
Yeah.
And we'll kind of break their videos down from our perspective and see how funny it is. So, guys, from me and the Pork Chops, we salute you, and thanks again for tuning in.
All right. Bye.
Bye.